want a bear deck.
Cool. Yeah.
So I figured Ayula would be good. Also, because we're trying to keep it in a budget, I feel like mono green probably makes it a little bit
Yes.
easier because
Oh, 100
lands are a
times.
lot easier, and
But you
that
know
gives
how
us
it
more
is.
room. Yeah, that gives us more room to put cool stuff.
hmm Like,
Um,
like playing green in the budget like makes the land base a lot easier because the ramp you get to play like fixes your land. So like we've made like Muldrotha and Emodi, like we've made 2-3 color budget decks. As long as
yeah.
you're green, it just but it's fine. So what are we gonna call it?
I want to make a bear pun.
Okay.
Uh, um,
I know everybody uses the Bear Force one, but that's so overused.
we'll call it instead of Bear Force 1, it's Bear Strength 2.
God damn it.
But funny thing, it's also like a bear just have a strength of 2 too, or power of 2 too, so it works.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really want. So imagine if we could run roaming throne in this deck.
Seems
That's
good.
that new one. But the thing is, it's like $22 right now, and that's like a lot of our. I guess it's like a tenth of our budget, but we'll see. We'll see where things go. Let's put in like the maybe board, and we'll see if we can fit it in because we could fit that in. It's a Harmonicon while also being
Yes.
a bear.
I know. I have it in. Oh my god. I have it in my dinosaur deck. Oh, hold on. Oops. I thought I.
That would help, right?
Yes. Okay.
So let's get some bears.
Yes. We should definitely start there.
I'm pretty sure you just type in bear and we can just look through the list and see what we like.
I think we should do it by hold on, there's
Creature
also
type?
there's one changeling that's worth playing. It's
I think
the
there's probably more than one.
there's the 4 mana one.
Well,
Also,
I always liked Realm Keeper because it lets you play things off the top.
oh right, I forgot about it's something chameleon.
Oh, Chameleon Colossus?
Yes. And then obviously, realm equal realm? Okay. Getting used to this keyboard. What is it called again? Realm Keeper?
Realm Walker.
Realm Walker.
And Masked Vandal is the other one that just gets rid of something to kill something, I think.
Yeah, but you have to like exile a card in your graveyard, or
yeah, a creature from your graveyard.
Yeah, which is not a big deal.
Yeah.
I know some people like the one Maskwood Nexus just to make tokens because they're bears, so like you can kind of do it at any time,
Sure, I guess, yeah.
But I mean, it is a lot of. How much is Maskwood Nexus before we even choose to? I have to imagine it's gone down a bit. $6.
Oof.
We'll put it in the maybe board for now.
We'll put it in the maybe board, yeah. Oh, Sorok and Goreclaw is a new card we get to run.
Yes.
Because it is the human bear, because it
also,
is a bear.
Goreclaw itself is budget now, which is nice.
Ish.
No, the old one? It's not worth anything. This one?
Oh, right, because it had the special printing of it. Yep. Well, not special, but it had like 3 reprints.
So let's do an advanced search. Let's do green or...
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter. So we're looking for creatures, and then we want subtype. We want...
Try to type it in.
Bear. And that should be it. Where's the... right there? Oh.
Oh, you have Goreclaw, in the name. It should still work, because it should still be set.
Excuse me?
An error occurred.
There we go.
There we go.
Alright, so...
3 mana Alpine.
Flash Bear? Definitely.
I like Flash Bear.
Yeah, Flash Bear. You know what? Hold on. Let's do this a little more. So let's click off everything else. If there's colorless bears, let's go for it.
Alright.
And then we do it again. Okay.
Alpine Grizzly, 4/2 for 3 mana. How do we feel? It's a bear.
I feel like we should put in all of the bears.
Because I know there's not a lot of them.
Yeah.
I guess the next 2, they're just 2/2 bears for 2 mana.
But we should just put them in and then decide that at the end.
What's Copper Host Crusher?
I haven't seen this.
Phyrexian Bear Rhino. It's 8 mana, 8/8 hexproof trample bear.
Sure, why not? I don't care. So, is this a bear
So-
on the backside or something?
Yeah, but she's also $30 because she's the secret lair.
And to the maybe board.
And she doesn't enter as a bear either.
I know this thing's fine.
I think.
The soulbound thing is good. I know this one's good.
There's another 2/2 bear, 2/2
yeah.
bear. Grizzly bear, 2/2 bear. Mother bear, I remember seeing that one's good.
The best one is... The best
Owl?
bear is there's a bear that like lets you pay mana and like look at the top couple cards of your deck, but yes. This one's great.
Owlbear, draw a card. Owlbear Cubs, new one. What about
Island Walk's good. Make a black pest. Well, we'll see.
So this makes a creature.
This gets a land, so this one's good.
Whoa, Tom, that's a $50 bear up there.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I guess it's only had its one printing.
This is probably
It's
good.
not bad. Yeah.
There's the other Island Walk one. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. That bear.
Uvenwald bear. It has Morbid. I guess it'd be kind of cool.
Okay, so...
Oh, I think it's like all of them basically, except for the $50 bear.
Yep.
So we could like.
Is there like a clear? There we go.
Make
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's like a good creature count almost. I probably could trim some of it
oh,
out.
we're definitely gonna trim some.
Because we still probably want some of like our card draw synergies, like our Beast Whisperer.
Yes, 100%. And we could play the budget ones.
There's also, isn't there like spells that also put bears in and stuff too?
What is going on? Say that again.
So like I remember Ayula's Influence was that one card that's discard a land to make a 2/2 bear token.
Oh yeah, I like that card. We should probably just type in bear as well to see if stuff comes up, but I don't think it's gonna work like that. We would have to look on the Gatherer for that to really work.
And did we get striped bear?
I believe so.
I forget. I think so. Someone just enters and draws a card.
Yes. There's two of them now. There's that one, and then there's the D&D one, the Owl Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also a trample. But yeah, so... Beast Whisperer will get a Primordial Sage. We'll get the...
There's Adaptive Automaton is another changeling. Because it gives when it enters, you name a creature type, and it gives those creatures, it's a +1/+1 lord. Oh, Bloodline Pretender is like the three mana one.
Say the one you said again?
Oh, sorry, it was Adaptive Automaton.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Bloodline Pretender.
Adaptive.
I think it was up top. Automaton. Yeah, second one.
That's automation. Is it spelled like that? Oh, I guess so. And then what's the second one you said?
Is Bloodline Pretender. That's the 3 mana one that whenever a creature of the chosen type enters, it gets a +1 counter, so it grows with every bear that you play.
I bet Metallic Mimic isn't worth shit anymore.
Nah, it might still be a little bit. It's still part of some stuff.
$2.
Okay, it's not bad.
Remember, Ayula works with any of the ones that enter as a creature type, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it work like that? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But because it enters as a copy.
This one says as. Oh, that one says as. So that one definitely works. I believe most of them should.
Yeah, yeah, because they have to enter as the type just for triggering of shenanigans.
So this is definitely a Return of the Wild Speaker deck. And Rishkars. And probably even a Shamanic.
Mm. Yo, what about running a Teamer Sabertooth to bounce bears to get the triggers more once?
100%. I won a game yesterday because of a Shamanic Revelation.
Mm-hmm.
I played a Plasma Capture with my Emoti deck 3 times in one game.
So I had actually a funny game the other day where playing Mono Blue Nezahal, Because I have the Jin, I have Jin in it,
Mm-hmm.
and so one of the things I did was oh wait, why do I have? Sorry, my something's playing music in the background. All right, thank you. I did Nezahal, and I had
Mm-hmm.
played a commit. I think I discarded a commit memory to like save my Nezahal from like a board wipe,
Uh-huh.
and then I had it. Then I got a Jin in play, so I flashed back the memory to put 7 cards in my hand, so then I could activate Jin to flip him immediately to go to 14, and then next turn have the bounce, and then it ended up me winning the game because I just kept the
Nice.
board clear because I just kept
Oh,
bouncing. And when I did,
Jin. Oh, Jin.
yeah.
Definitely overwhelming stampede. This is an insane overwhelming stampede. I'm gonna check the price of Cloudstone Curio because that card is actually really good in this deck.
Yeah.
Maybe board. And then also, what's the one that makes all green creatures cost less? That's really good in here too. Because whenever
Oh,
it makes all the bears cost 1 less, and then it gives Ayula trample. What's the um?
Emerald Medallion.
No, not Emerald Medallion. We can play
Oh,
that,
the
but isn't it
Rona's
expensive?
Monument. Actually,
Is $6 worth? Do you think? Should we play it?
no, no.
That is that does like it. It does a lot.
Yeah, that makes your 2 mana bears 1 mana bears. We
And
can
then
see where it is.
also it's the spells as well, like 4 mana return,
Yeah,
Rishkars.
true.
We'll put it in the maybe board for now. But
Rona's Monument
yes,
is the other one.
that card's insane in here.
Especially because of the +2 trample.
Yes, like she can kill people so fast, and she already does that. But the +2/+2 and trample for every trigger of casting your small army. Is there any more other draw enablers we want to play? Do we want to like fit a Guardian Project just because it's Guardian Project, or like we can't really do like any of the other draw ones because they don't work, and obviously we're not going to play the Great Henge. Like Elemental Bond and everything, like all of those, it just doesn't really work.
Oh, Tom, Bearscape.
Oh, Bearscape, yes.
That's a good one. Well, I didn't realize Court of Garenbrig was like $20.
Okay.
There's other bad ones we could run. Like I know,
Like a Lifecrafters bestiary.
I was gonna say, Glorious Sunrise is an awkward. Sometimes Glorious Sunrise could do some stuff. It's just only once a turn, which kind of meh.
Yeah.
Colossal Majesty doesn't work. Tribute doesn't
That's
really
what I'm
work
saying.
because
Like all the like Garruk's Uprising. Like we could play Garruk's Uprising if we want to give them trample. But we already have 2 ways to give trample already, and that's this and Soraka and Goreclaw.
maybe we have to try and make Guardian Project work.
It's not that bad.
It's like $10.
Like
a month
remember,
over.
we're a monocolored deck. Our land base for $200. Like we can like probably fit this. Like most of the important cards, we just can't fit the Great Henge. Yeah, it's gone up from the last time I've even looked at it. It's $50 now. Craziness, shenanigans.
Just print it into Oblivion. Let's go.
Yes.
What about Defiler of Vigor? That could be a way to potentially get our board up a little bit stronger too, and also be kind of a reduction in a weird way. Because as cool as our commander is, we still are only really playing 2/2s.
You know what's funny? Is if we have the Ronus's Monument and Defiler Vigor, all the 2-mana bears are free.
Yeah, just 2 life apiece.
So we're like bear storming. Oh my god, with Beast Whisper? Yo, is this deck good because of Defiler now? What the fuck?
And then we put Aetherflux Reservoir.
he's not once per turn. He can only. It's just that he can only reduce one of the cost. But most of the bears, if you look at them, they're not double pipped. A large majority of them are single pipped. So that's kind of fun. But yeah,
So like I know there's a whole other side of mechanic where like because she also could have her fight, and I know some people run like a lot of fight spells, but I don't know if I want to go that.
no.
I almost kind of want to just keep like the trample up so we could just like go through.
We could just play the 1-mana guy that like is the creature that lets you fight, so that we don't have to play the spells. But like, I do like him, like the Uvenwall tracker.
Yeah, because he's potentially gonna do it every single turn.
Obviously, we are gonna have to fix these bears, but we're gonna have to read all of them, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a bear on it, so people say that it's fair game. Oh, it's also like $4, but it's fine. It might be a cut, but for now it's there. We do need like like some interaction. Like we'll get there. My favorite is obviously Druid of Purification. I wonder what he's at right now. Let's check. Damn. The guy. What if we play... Hold on. What's the other one card called? It's Fade something. Fade from History. What if we play this? Because it makes a bear.
Trigger controls an artifact or enchantment, creates a 2/2 green this show. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
Because you know how we are on destroy all of our artifact and enchantments. And then it makes a bear. It does destroy yours, but it's fine, Whatever. We are going to want some recursion.
Titania's command. Let's go. It's budget, it puts counters, it makes bears.
Do you want to look up stuff that makes bear tokens?
Yeah, that's kind of the stuff I'm looking at. A lot of it's just very generic, like 5 mana.
If you just type in
like a
bear
token.
and then do this, the Gatherer should come up. Not Myth. I'm getting so used to this keyboard right now.
Bear Umbra.
Oh, can we play this one? Bear with sets mechanic. It has aggression.
Aggressive.
During your turn, there's an additional combat phase after this one, and only creatures with aggressive may attack during it. That's not a bad bear. That is not a bad bear.
That's not a bad effect either.
No, it really isn't. It's kind of like Bushido. Not Bushido. The samurai mechanic that they did. I'm just looking for things that make bear tokens. That's what I want to know.
There's Flaxen Intruder makes 3 2/2 bears. It's basically Snow White, the Snow White card, the adventure, but it's 7 mana to make 3 bears. But it has 3 triggers, and then for other sides, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it when you do destroy target artifact or enchantment, but it's just a 1/2. So
seven mana is a lot for just 3 bears. Okay.
There's Caller of the Claw. He has flash when he enters the battlefield. You put a 2/2 green bear creature token
for each creature that died. Yep.
Yeah.
It's an elf with bear on it.
There's Owlbear Shepherd at the beginning of your end step if creatures have a total 8 power greater, draw a card. But it's not really don't like that one. Nope.
Okay. Does this make a bear token? Oh, Argoth does? What price is that? Let's find out. Argoth, what is it called? Sanctum of...
Isn't that the thing that combines with Tatiova? Or Tatiova, Titania?
I think so. Oh, nice.
4 mana... Then mill. Okay, that's cool.
It's fine. I mean, the mill sucks, but I mean, it makes a bear, so.
We have some cards that want to exile stuff from our graveyard,
Uh-huh.
So we have Fade from History, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I don't like that one because everybody gets it.
Oh, right! this one. Words of Wilding. The next time you would draw a card this turn, put a 2/2 green bear creature token into play instead.
And you actually have to pay a mana for that, because if you don't pay the mana, you just get your normal draw. That's cool.
Yes. Words of Wilding. Yes. That's a really good one. Yeah, we have that one. I don't think that card's real. Or it might be. It looks like Doctor Who.
That one.
Wait, also, Derek, we're playing the incorrect art.
Oh, right. You know it's going to probably increase its price. Oh, not by that much.
It's so good. No, it doesn't want to change it back. Okay, it's like, no, fuck you guys. Hello? Okay. Wow, it's like $4. Who'd have thought? I guess that's it.
Man, there's no planeswalkers that make bears either.
Sucks. Bears are hated. They're hated on Tribe. You know?
We need more bears, yeah.
Yeah, they get no love.
Considering how scary they are. You know how like we always talk about how like Australia is like a terrible place to live because how dangerous it is and all the animals. Well, there's like a hunter dude who's from Australia, and they asked him what's his least or scariest place to go hunting, and he says it's America because like look, he's like I'm from Australia. He's like, but you're from Australia. He's like, look, all the scary shit in Australia is in like 2 places. If you're anywhere else, you're fine. America, you go into a city and a bear can walk past you.
This is true.
Like, how many times have black bears and bears been like up in the town?
But I feel like Africa's got to be like the worst place to go. Like fucking hippos, dude.
Oh, but you stay away from the water.
Yeah.
But yeah, hippos. Actually, the scariest thing over there is the water buffalo, or whatever, the black plague or the black death they call them, because they kill more people than like any other animal down there, I think.
Yes. Okay, so all right, I think we just call it a day. 41 creatures, nothing else. Yep. Okay, what other like attacking things do we do? Because we have that. We have Overwhelming Stampede.
I mean, I guess we could always try a Beastmasters.
Do we want Eternal Witness? We definitely want some recursion, but do we just want to play Seasons Past?
I mean, I you know how I feel about Seasons Past. I love that card.
Oh, we got to play Zendikar Resurgent. Forgot about that.
All right, yeah, I kind of went around that one because I thought maybe it'd be
No, it's only $4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. That's not bad. We need to play that. We need to draw. We are casting all the bears, so.
I'm gonna get some ramp in there. Get like our our normal. We probably don't need a ton because our curve isn't super high. But I think it's still just good to get a few in there.
So definitely like Sakura Tribe Elder.
And like I said, I'm a big fan of we could run the Entis Restoration in this with the Kadama's Reach
and Harrow.
Cultivate. What's the Nissa one that only works for basic forests?
Nissa's Pilgrimage.
Nissa's Pilgrimage, yeah. Just because it's another one in these colors for mono green.
I like Wood Elves. We need a Soul Ring. We need Cultivate and Kodama. What? Trey? What? What? Huh?
Interesting.
Okay. So there is also a ramp bear. Wait, I think we have to run snow covers.
Yeah.
Because I think this guy gets a snow land.
Unless we don't run him.
Well,
this thing is that when trying to
let's see how.
Because the thing is, it's really easy to get a whole bunch of basics. It's a little bit trickier to go pick up an
Look,
actual set of
82.
$1 a piece, and we have to run like 30 of them. Nah, let's just run basic. Because like snow covered lands are things you actually have to get, and you can't like just. I have extra like basics running around, laying around. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's going to be kind of the deal with those.
$0.74. How much does a regular forest come up as?
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't really count for basic forests because
24 cents.
everyone like has like extra forests. If you bought like any fat packs or
Yes.
packs, like you
It,
just kind of have.
it is a lot of a difference. So then I guess he gets out.
Yeah, that's gonna be ones we could cut.
Okay. Uh. Okay, so do we want a Balagad?
If we can make it fit, yeah.
Okay. What about a Nykthos?
Like the land Nykthos.
Yes, we have.
It's like, isn't Nykthos like $40?
Let's find out. Yeah.
Oh, he said actually Mike, the guy who ran the deck for Pike, the doer been on the deck for, says do the snow covered if it's worth it. The deck is for him, by the way.
Sure.
So if you want to pick up snow covers, it's for that one card. It's kind of cool because that is a pretty cool bear.
It gets large as well. Equal to it's +1/+0 for each no permanent.
Mm-hmm. And I guess at worst you could just run like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, like snowlands, just so you could grab 1 or 2.
It's not like the call time snowlands are like not they're not that bad.
Mm.
What's up?
You know, there's all my he's bears for Pykel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like, I'm tired of Derek's bullshit. We're building a bunch of bears and swinging at his face very quickly.
Uh-huh. Well, if you want speed, you want goblins. That's the
No,
they're the fucking them and elves. They're like the turn 2. I feel like I have 50 damage in play already. All right. So let's get like some interaction. How bad is heroic interaction? Let's find out.
I think it's like $14.
Wait, I want to go back to. I want to put the Nykthos in. Yeah, it's like $10. Did I put it in the? I did. Okay. Okay. Beast within. Song of the Dryads. Okay. Return to nature. Druid of Purification. And then what's the silverback guy?
Silverback Elder?
Yeah. He's only $3. We're definitely fitting him.
You know, I really want them to get a lot more cool apes so we could play like a green ape deck.
Let me. Okay, we're at 137, so got a lot of space. Okay, so I got Beast Within, Song of the Dryads.
Oh,
Do we?
Michael, what is your budget limit? Because I kind of said like around $200, and I was waiting to see if maybe you had like actually came back with a price because like you said I was told to keep it. It's negotiable. All right, because there's some really cool stuff we could add, and we're only like 130 right now, and we're already probably over like cards. We're probably have to cut down.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be over stuff, but it's just bears that are gonna get cut down, honestly.
Yeah. Like we're not gonna run the $50 bear. What does that bear even do, or is it just because it's
It's
that a
probably just
rare
because
bear?
it's just old. Is probably why. But yeah, the only worth $50 card is the Great Henge, but it's not happening. Do we want like another like? Do we need like a Triumph or like a? Are we just gonna live with Overwhelming Stampede and like Return of the Wild Speaker or?
Um, like I said, the other thing we could run is Beastmasters of Ascension, just to go for like that big buff. I know it's not like as good as like an overrun effect, but
I think we'll just live with Overwhelming Stampede, and we have like a couple ways to get it back to our hands, so it shouldn't be the end of the world.
and with some of our card,
And we also have this too, which does put a lot of damage on the board. Do we want to play the land that like puts a counter on all the green creatures that entered this turn? What is that one
oh,
called?
is it, it's like Oran Reef of the Vastwood.
Hello? Seriously? What is wrong about this? Why is it not coming up?
It's it's ORAN, and then it's like a dash reef of the Vastwood.
Why is this so difficult? Okay. Castle
All
Garenbrig.
right.
Let's see how much of that is.
All right, look, you said price is negotiable, so now that means we gotta like um
Like $1,000.
yeah, that's negotiable, right?
Well, also we should finish putting these snow covers in first before we do anything, but definitely like a myriad landscape. Hold on. Myriad landscape. Is there any of the lands we want?
Maybe a rogue's passage, just so maybe we could scooch our commander
Makes
in.
sense. Any like things that we want to play, like a Oran Frostfang or like a Vigor?
I like Frostfang or Frostfang and Vigor, both cool. Vigor could be really cool with our commander because it fights.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, he's $11. But that is
Frost-
it. Vigor is busted in the sec.
we got a little room still.
Where is the fucking Frostfang? Oh. Oh, he's getting reprinted again.
Oh, Grizzly Fate. Look up Grizzly Fate.
Hold on. There we go. Grizzly Fate.
So you put two bear tokens into play, But if you have threshold, you put 4 of them instead,
Cool.
and it has flashback.
Cool. Okay. Okay, so let's count some ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. It's not terrible. How much is Harold's Horn?
Harold's Horn isn't too much.
Well, $3. Let's go. This deck isn't bad with great or good either.
Oh, just the sack of our commander.
I'm gonna put it in the maybe board because it's not something that everybody likes to play, but it is a thought. Okay, so any other lands, or can I add the rest?
Oh, you can add the rest. Actually, let me just think. I mean, we could, because we are in mono green. Actually, thinking about it, we could run like a war room or Bonder's Enclave.
Well, let's see what the price is with all the lands. 183. Okay, so we still got some space. So you're saying Bonder's Enclave?
It says, can you put Obscuring Haze in the maybe? What is Obscuring Haze?
That's the free fog.
Oh, okay, right. It's the one from the if you have your commander.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it just like a fog effect?
Yeah. Yep. And you said Bonder's Enclave. Bonder's Enclave. That makes sense. And War Room. Okay. Okay. Anything else we want to play? Any more instance? Like any more interaction? Do we want like an acidic slime, reclamation sage? I put druid, and we also have silverback and the other board wipe, so I feel like we don't need like that much, you know?
We got Beast Within.
Yes.
We could also do it instead of like, again, because our curve isn't super crazy. We actually can run the Kalani Ambush, which is the MDFC fight card, and it just ends up being in a land spot.
Yes.
And at best, I guess you could also just use it to fight.
Yep.
Target creature you control.
Okay, so we have to cut 9 cards. It's definitely creatures. But is there anything else that we're missing? Do we want, like... How much is unnatural growth?
I mean, I am a big
Oh,
fan
it's
of
only
that
$2. Oh my god. Yes, it's going in there.
card.
Okay, so we're at 190.
You know what would also be really good in this deck? Panharmonicon.
Yeah.
The effect for our commander. And we also just have a lot of ETB effects too with like a lot of our creatures. So even if it's not just straight for our commander.
Okay. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, we gotta cut some bears down. So which bears don't we like? We gotta go through them
All right.
one at a time.
So we do have a bunch that don't have abilities, but didn't we have the what's the one dude? Isn't there like that one bear guy that like does stuff with no abilities that we put in?
There's a
Creatures you
lot.
control with no abilities get +1/+1, and you may have creatures you control with no abilities assigned their combat damage as though they were flash. That's the Ruxa Patient Professor.
Yes, which also works with the tokens in the deck.
Yeah. So what? Read Spectral Bears. I think that one's not great.
Uh, if Spectral Bears is declared as an attacker and defending player controls no black cards, it does not untap. Yeah, that's definitely the first cut.
I mean, it is a 3/3, but I don't think it's really worth one more power to like not
No.
untap attacking most people.
And then we also have this one. Just a good bear.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Mana Dork too.
All right, it is. It's a mana dork and it gets +3/+3 as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. I mean, that's okay. I think we keep him. He seems really good.
What, Ruxa?
Yeah.
No, he stays. I mean, he's just a bear with words. Like, at the end of the day, like, there was one that I saw that this one that just makes, like, 1/1 in pest, right? But it's a bear that's a 4/3 that has words. That's, like, as good as it gets. The Island Walk ones, surprisingly, are really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we have Rune Claw Bear, which again, it's just a 2/2 bear with no abilities. But then we have the older bear. Oh, wait. There's a $36 bear scroll up.
where?
Up
Where's
at the
it?
top left corner. Forest Bear.
This is 36.
It's three kingdoms. Is there another version, or is that the only one? Yeah, that's just why it's Portal 3 Kingdoms. So we could cut that one.
And then we can actually maybe fit some things. Because
Yeah,
that,
it's those
that
random
frees
old
up a
cards.
lot. That frees up a lot of the budget. Cool. Because I do think Emerald Medallion is going to be nasty in this deck, so I just want to add that. We know how good the medallions are. Like,
Yeah.
it just makes the like in a turn of this card being out, like it ends up being a soul ring almost every time you play it. Especially in a like in a monocolor deck, they're insane.
Remember what did we learn from like the Eldrazi decks? Reduction is kind of bonkers and is a little bit better than actual ramping.
I agree.
I would also love to try and get Roaming Throne in there because that's also like another Panharmonicon for bears.
It also is a bear.
Yeah.
So I guess that'll be the last thing, right? Because I think that's... Right. Let's look. Yeah, 188. Now we could potentially fit some smaller things in.
Still gotta cut a bunch of creatures out. I don't want to cut out too many bears. Like we do have a lot of like creature synergy stuff, but
right. But let's look at let's like count how many things do bear stuff before we start cutting too many bears, right? So this makes a bear, so that's 1. This technically also makes a bear, so that's 2.
And so does
this makes bears, so that's 3, and it does it twise, so it's kind of like
3
and 4. Yeah, like 3 and 4 because you get to do it twice. And then we have this, which is what were we at? 5, right?
Yeah, it's 5.
And then we have this, which is 6, 7, 8. And then we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, 40. 41.
I think we get rid of the big... I think we get rid of 40, the...
Wait, why did there... Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Sorry.
I think we could get rid of the Copper Host Crusher. It's 8 mana for 8/8. Trample Hexproof is cool, but like... Yeah, that's a lot of mana. It's up top. Next to the other dude. It's just a big stat block with Trample, which, I don't know, it's expensive to play. It's a lot of mana. You're going to basically put your whole turn into it.
Okay.
And I'd rather play a bunch of smaller bears.
Yeah, so we have 40-something bears. So we can cut down on bears. We don't have to feel bad about it.
All right, let's go through them. So Alpine, very first one, just a 4/2 bear. The Great Henge needs to be changed to the party tree art. Ignore the price difference. Oh, because yeah, he's been saying that he wants to get the party tree Great Henge because that's like the secret lair art or the I forgot what art it was from. I think it was from the party tree from Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. 4 mana, 4/3. Cut.
Yeah. Gut.
Soulbound. Everything else has words. The 2 mana 2/2s they're efficient, you know.
Yeah, there, especially because if we're gonna run oh wait. Oh no, never mind. I said we wouldn't.
Here's another.
We just,
Here's another 2 mana 2/2. Here's
don't forget
another
we
one.
do have if we do run Teamer Sabretooth, it does let us reuse bears.
Yes.
Honestly, I think the next one I think I would cut. Hmm. I like the morbid one. I like Vivian's Grizzly a lot. Scroll back up. I know we have that one dude, but I almost feel like no, they're still good though. What's the Dragon Scarred Bear? Regenerate. Control us if you control. That one's just okay.
It's tough.
Actually, I see the Wolf Bear is kind of meh.
This
The
one.
target human, yeah, because we don't have any. I don't think we really have that many humans in the deck. So yeah, that one just seems like not super relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Because that bear draws, bear ramps, we have draw effect.
We can cut the tracker, honestly.
Okay.
She does that already. Like, we don't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she does get huge and we can fight things, but, like, we can also just go through things.
Mm-hmm.
7 more cuts, and we
Yeah, we still have 43 creatures. All right, let's go through. Let's go through them. Adaptive Automaton. It enters as a bear, and it gives them +1/+1. That's good to keep, right?
Yeah, we can't cut any of the ones that are the lords.
All right.
Like and
Alpine.
most of the changelings aren't coming. I'm thinking maybe
Go Alpine Grizzly.
a
Keep
3 mana
the.
4/2. What are we thinking?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know because the thing is, like, it works good with the one dude that like is good with like ones with no abilities, but like is really like, having that just because if we have some creatures with no abilities, that makes them good, and I think they work fine with the tokens as well anyway.
Do we even really need Ruxa in the deck? Like,
And
we do.
what if we? I guess I kind of don't super care about it. I guess it's good if you go for an alpha swing with all the tokens, but like I think we played around that with our deck with just making them bigger in general and like giving them an overrun effects and the buffing them with other card effects. So maybe we it feels weird to say, but maybe it's not as needed.
Mm-hmm.
Because Goreclaw could do it. Cirque and Goreclaw makes them bigger. We have Adaptive
Unnatural
Automaton. We have what's the
metallic mimic.
Metallic Mimic. We can double their power. We have the Overrun card.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like there's a lot of ways to buff our board that are way more just generically efficient with them just existing.
Mm-hmm. Flying bears. Can't do that in green.
Yeah, unless you have
Unfortunately.
unless you have an artifact. Oh wait, what's that? What's that relic? Chroma is does a Chroma's Memorial give creatures flying?
Yes, but that card's also very expensive.
Yeah. Or was it the Eldrazi monument?
This is yeah, it's $25. Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Hate. I mean, this card's amazing, but you know.
If you want to get to 7 mana and an extra $25, there you go. That could be an extra win condition. Flying bears.
Yes. Okay, so then we cut a.
Do we actually? I don't.
Everything down in this half seems uncuttable.
And I still want to keep some low cost bears because just so they're easy to play and don't really do like cost too much hand wise. I think Dragon Scarred Bear is my next least favorite because it's just regenerate potentially. So it's a 3/2 for 3 mana, and if your creatures are big enough, you can regenerate, but then you also have to leave that mana open. And I guess we don't super really care about him dying.
We also don't really need to play this as well.
You want to cut the one that was to the left of it, Dragon Scarred Bear? Like, do we really care about regenerating a 3/2? Even if it does get bigger, like, okay, it's a 3/2. Do we care about keeping it alive? You know? And it just has become, and on average, it's just a 1 power toughness bigger bear for 1 extra mana. And I'd rather keep as many 2-drop bears because that's like the whole like bear stuff, and it makes again like our potential bounce and draw card turns feel better when we can play a bunch of bears. He says flying bears are worth $25.
You know what card I haven't really liked? Bearscape. I'm gonna tell you why, right? I don't think this card is made for bears. Because it has to remove 2 cards in your graveyard from the game, right? And when is that really happening? And also, like, we are playing some recursion, so removing our creatures that are dying is not, like, where we want to be in life.
Yeah.
I know that Allison ended up cutting this later on because, like, this one is just really bad.
Yeah,
If
true,
you're
'cause, like,
if
then
you're
at
not
worst-
playing like a lot of ramp or like cantrips and like filling your graveyard, like this isn't really doing anything.
yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah,
I've never been a fan of that one. This one and Ayula's Influence, on the other hand, are much better. And obviously, we have this one now too, which is nice.
yeah, because we've got a lot of like some new stuff. How do you feel about Titania's Command? It is a pretty expensive way just to get bears. And what do you feel that's other functions?
So it puts 2/1/1 counters on everything. So it would go make 2 bears and then the 1/1 because it goes top bottom, right?
Yeah, because it goes in order. That's why it's put in that way because they were
No,
smart.
I think it stays.
Do you want to maybe cut like a ramp spell? Because I think we have a decent amount. Let's count a ramp.
How much?
Remember, our curve is not high.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't forget Werebear. 8.
Yep. 9.
9. 10.
Technically this.
10 and a half. Then.
11.
And then technically
a lot of reducers. 11 isn't that much.
Yeah.
We do have 1 mana doubler, but considering that that's the only one that we have, I don't think I want to cut any ramp. Let's look at our curve. We can look at it.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah.
So 7 is our highest at like 1 card.
Yeah, so we have a couple 6s. I think I like everything down here. Uh,
Yeah, Fade from History is pretty strong because we don't really have a ton of enchantments or
no,
artifacts.
no. And we're gonna do it when like we're behind anyway, so we're gonna cut 2 more cards, and it should probably still be
Yeah,
in
because we
the
still have a lot of
creatures.
creatures. I'm just kind of okay with this thing.
We don't gotta play it.
We don't really care about the pest, and it's a little heavy stat, like heavy mana cost for its stat. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I actually like that.
I mean, the Owlbear is cool, but like, do we really care about just like a one-time ETB draw with it for 5 mana?
Yes, for trample as well. Yes.
Oh, a trample, because we have 2 of those bears.
I
We just
think
cut.
I think any bear that draws is very strong in this deck.
Hmm.
Do you think it's worth 30 for Doric? Oh, you're talking about the. I think we. You're talking about. Hold on. I think we had it over here. This thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you can just choose to put these things in. We're just working with the budget you told us. Like, obviously, a
Well,
chromos. And
but also, does she not enter as a bear? Wait, let me read her. When enters a battlefield, search your library for forest card. When he attacks, you may pay 2 if you do. Yeah, so she transforms. So you don't. She never actually enters as a bear.
so she's not worth it. Because you need the
Yes.
ETB to be the bear side.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want ETB. She never enters. So you have to transform her by card effect.
And obviously, a chromos is good, but, you know.
How many lands in total are we running? 37 or 36?
36.
34. Did we put the Kalani ambush?
Yeah, it's right there.
That's 34,
And then
35,
there's the Balligan.
36. Okay. No, we could also put the other one.
Turn Timber?
I think it's cheap.
I love Turn Timber. I just suggested it to Yogg.
I feel like it's a very underutilized. Because at worst, it's just like an untapped land for like for 3 life.
I think we only need to cut one more thing.
Yeah.
Yes. We also have $30 still. So is there anything down here?
So real quick, Pygo. So we're sitting at like 170 right now. I know he said he's fine with Macroma's Memorial.
So do you want it?
He said flying bears are worth the $25.
So there is also this Nykthos, which like puts your deck up a grade as well.
Yeah. I would highly recommend Pykel is the run Nykthos, because Nykthos is kind of nut. So you remember when I was playing that Nezahal deck and I made like 20 mana in a turn? That's the card that did it.
Yeah.
Because I had all those devotion for blue, so I just like tapped 3 mana and made 20 mana.
But having a card that gives evasion is nice. It's not like true evasion, but like between like flying, then we have Orin Frostfang, which gives Death Touch, and like Vigor is like pretty much evasion because they like never want to block your card. Like this card's insane, Vigor. So do we want to put one of these in?
I personally like Nykthos more.
I do.
Than a Memorial.
If you only have a Zendikar, and Nykthos is just a land, so like it's not really like Memorial is great. Don't get me wrong, but having this land makes your deck in a monocolor deck. It makes your deck like a grade above. It makes your deck very powerful. Okay, so we still need to cut a card. Okay.
We just cut out like one ramp spell or something. Or just go down the. Actually, I want to go down land, so we just cut like one ramp spell. I think maybe like the Harrow might actually be one of the worst ones.
Well, Entish is just worse than Harrow.
Well, no, because if it's 4 or more, I think you get more, isn't it?
No, they just enter untapped. Oh, you get 3 basics.
Yeah, you get 1 more. That's why Intish is really cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why it's really cool in my Omnath deck, because if Omnath's in play, I get 3 Omnath triggers.
We're like a little light on ramp. But we do have a lot of reducers as well.
That's what I was thinking. We have like 3 or 4 reducers, because we do have also one in as a creature too.
Yeah, are you talking about Goreclaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not like a good one, because none of them are really 4. Like how many of them work with Goreclaw? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And most of those that worked with him
none of those are bears.
Yeah, none of those are bears. Cut Silvering, obviously.
Yeah. He says whatever we think is good, 250-ish is his max. But I don't mean just because he says that's like the max, we should just push for up to it.
What are we at right now? 209. We can get a Chromas in if you want. I think that's what he's trying to say. Is just put the card in. He wants the Flying Bears. Listen, a Chromas is great. I lost to a Chromas last week. And it also, one thing that people forget is a lot of colors struggle with haste, and this card gives haste as well. It's one of the only colorless cards that gives your whole field haste, so. Okay, so with that in mind, what would be the next bear?
No, he said push away.
Okay. You know, I've like never seen this thing happen, like Caller of the Claw.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Because the thing is, you're going to usually play after a board wipe, and that means your commander's not in play.
Yeah, so like it's not the best. Okay, so one more to cut. Oh, we don't need Return to Nature. Because we have other things that pop. Okay, let's do that. We're playing the best 2 that you can, and that's the Silverback and... Well, we cut the Druid, but that's just because Druid's like a little pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're at 230. All right, let's give it a play tester. Okay. It has a Metallic Mimic.
Yeah, it does. Which can come down the turn after because our commander goes first as a 2-drop, right? Is the bear.
Yeah.
But let me